that smile on your face. Ooh. I can't be bullied. Oh, whatever. Hey guys, my name is Tuli Maja, but the streets call me Tuli fucking Major. Today I am going to tell you guys where I buy my clothes, and I'm also going to give you guys the tips and tricks of how to get these type of clothes. So do stick around if you want to see that. If you don't want to see that, okay, siyancenga for now, but yeah, do stick around if you want to see that. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first thing is where I buy my clothes. I buy my clothes at my eyes. I'm sorry, my eyes are tired. I buy my clothes at MTN Taxi Rank. Okay, if you don't know where that is, then I can't help you. But if you don't know where that is, you can just DM me on Instagram, maybe, if you do want to go, and ask me for directions, because I'm not that good with directions unless I am like typing them out. If I say them now, it go lasha. So yeah, that's where I get my clothes. I get my clothes at MTN Taxi Rank, aka Noord. Yeah, if you're not familiar with the place, it's not a store. in case you shop, it is not a store, it's a bunch of stalls. So yeah, it's thrift, a whole bunch of stalls. It is very overwhelming, it is super packed, it is dirty as well. And this video is for me to convince you to go there. No, not convince you, because if you don't want to go, it's fine, but like, this is me to tell you, this is me telling you where you can get the type of clothes that I wear. So yeah, it's very overwhelming. I'll just be honest with you, it's very overwhelming. It's packed, it stinks, it's dirty, it's all those unpleasant stuff. This thing keeps on focusing in. Yeah, so I mentioned that it's not a store. That's number one. Number two, what is number two? Okay, there's no number two, but that is where I get my clothes. MTN Taxi Rank. I feel like everybody who thrifts get their clothes there. Some people who thrift more regularly have specific dealers, but I don't have a specific dealer. That's where I go when I feel like I need, like, really, like, I need to not revamp, but I need to add a few items.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Let's do that again. That's where I go when I need a few items, and when I don't have clothes, I go there. So you can also go there if you want to look as cool as me, you know what I'm saying? This is thrifted. Yeah, I got this for 60 bucks. The pants that I'm wearing are thrifted. I will insert a picture here so that you can see. Got the pants for 10 bucks. So not only do they sell beautiful clothes, but they also sell very, very cheap clothes. So yeah, that's the first thing that I'm going to tell you. And then now I'm going to give you guys tips of how to get these beautiful items, because like, a lot of people always tell me that, oh my god, I always go there, but I never really find this. I never find clothes that are as cool as yours. I never, you know, nah. So I am here to let you guys know that you can find the same items that I do find, and you don't have to break your neck to find them. My hair has like a bump here, so I might have to wear a hat because this bump doesn't want to go away. It is cramping my style. Okay, so tip number one is to take your time when you get there. Like I said, it's very overwhelming. It's super packed, it's dirty, all those unpleasant stuff. But even so, you have to take your time, because if you don't take your time, you're not gonna find cool stuff. You know, and I'm realizing that a lot of you guys are lazy shoppers. You guys are lazy. You guys are lazy to dig in. You guys are lazy because, like, a lot of people always, like, not a lot. I don't want to sound like an influencer, but some people, when I tell them to go there, they do go, but then, like, they tell me that that they didn't find anything, because you guys are lazy shoppers. So when you go there, you have to take your time. You have to you have to kutuza mole, hutwe dusty, hutwe ingi. So yeah, do take your time. Go to not every stall, but then go to most of the stalls there. Then you're gonna really find, you can't go back home without a cool item. Like, that's guaranteed. If you're lazy, yeah, you're gonna go home without nothing, or because but if you do take your time, trust me, you're gonna find like, if it's your first time, maybe you're gonna find like 2-3 items, you know. But if you're used to it, obviously you're gonna come out with a whole bunch of stuff. So do take your time, and yeah, it's gonna be overwhelming, but take your time. Go to most of the stores there, and I promise you, you're gonna come out with something really, really cool. So yeah, that's just my tip number 1. So now we're gonna move on to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is, know what you're looking for. My thing is keep falling. Tip number 2 is to know what you're looking for. Okay. Tip number 2, know what you're looking for. It's going to be better for you if you go there with an idea of what you are looking for, rather than just going and why, you know. But it's going to be easier for you if you go there with an idea of what you are looking for. In that way, you're not going to spend as much time as tip number 1 said, you know. You're just gonna go to specific stores because you already have an idea of what you're looking for, because every store has like different items. 2 rand t-shirt, 2 rand t-shirt, summer mix, winter jackets, it's a lot, and it's different stuff. So if maybe you look on Pinterest or on Instagram and you see something that you really like, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna look for this, because trust me, like, chances of you finding that stuff are very high. They have really cool, unique items there, things that you can't find in the mall, because South Africa is the ghetto. You don't really get these cool items that, you know, the US or Korea or Japan has. You know, we have limited clothes, but with that place you can get like as cool as Japan, as cool as Korea. Japan is not that cool, Korea is, yeah, but yeah, so go with an idea of what you are looking for, and that way you're not going to spend as much time. As I said, it's very overwhelming, so that way you're not going to really spend a lot of time there. You're just going to spend a few minutes and you are done. You go home. A few weeks later, you see more stuff that you want, you go there, you get them, you know. It's going to be very easy for you. So yeah, that's that. Okay, tip number 3. What is tip number 3? This one. The most important tip is that if you find that items are big, if you find that items are huge, or they're not your size, let's just say that, like, buy them. Okay, if something is not your size, just buy it. You can always alter it and make it your size. It's not a big deal, you know, because this is also another thing that people come to me about. They're like, yo, when I go there, I never find things in my size. Bro, is this my size? Is this my size? It's not my size, but I still buy it. So if something is big, bro, you can always make a plan. You can always alter it. You can even wear it like we are until biggie. You get it. But if you are me, and if we dress the same, you know, the bigger the better. okay for me. But if you don't like it baggy, you can alter it, especially pants. Most of the pants that I got there, all of them actually are tailored, because they were not my size when I bought them. They were very big, but I loved them, and I was like, there's no way I'm leaving this. There is no way I'm leaving this. I'm taking it. So my tip would be, if items are big, take them. Most of the items that I got, they are very big on me as well, but I bought them, you know. So don't think you're the only one who finds big stuff. We all do find big stuff, but we make it work. So don't let size stop you. There's nothing that hurts more than seeing an item and we because it's big. The next day you see your favorite influencer, UK influencer, because they really wear beautiful clothes. You see them, and not even UK, South African as well, you know, you see them wearing, I mean, if you're your favorite influencer, but you see them wearing it and you just like, oh shucks, I saw it yesterday at Thrift and I didn't buy it because it was big. I could have bought it and I would have made a plan. So if an item is big, definitely buy it. That's my third tip. Okay, now we are moving on to the fourth tip. Yay! This is the last tip. Fourth tip is to thrift in winter. Well, that's my favorite time to thrift. I mean, if you were to thrift with me, like some people want me to go thrifting with them, then we would most likely thrift in winter. So just because you find really cool stuff in winter, yeah, this obviously bought in winter, but you really find beautiful, nice stuff in winter. So I would advise you to thrift in winter. I mean, you can also find cool stuff in summer or spring. You can find beautiful pants, you can find beautiful jeans, but my favorite season personally is to thrift in winter. But that does not mean I don't thrift in summer, because now I'm in the mood. Like, I feel like I'm going to thrift very soon. But yeah, thrift in winter. When you do thrift in winter, make sure you go there in May or in August, pre and post, because things are extremely cheap. Like, you find jackets for 30 rands and you find pants for 10 rands. So yeah, that's that, and that is my last tip. And in between thrifting, I buy my other clothes at factory. Factory is expensive. Yeah, factory, but sometimes I do buy my clothes at factory. Cotton On, like I said, in between thrifting, so I don't buy there a lot. DMF, The Fix, and Mr. Price. I buy a lot at Mr. Price actually. This is from Mr. Price, this is also from Mr. Price. So I do buy a lot from Mr. Price. Yeah, so I would say my regular schmegular is thrifting and Mr. Price. Yeah. Yep. And The Fix, because I feel like I also have a lot of stuff from The Fix. But yeah, so that's that. Some people prefer to thrift in the morning, like early in the morning at like 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. So you might also prefer that, because apparently there are really cool stuff between those times. I just never go there. I just really get lucky, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that is that. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, comment down below, give me some love, give me some motivation to be a consistent hun, because I struggle with that, but from now on I'm going to be a consistent hun. So thank you so much for watching. Go tell your family, go tell your friends to come and subscribe, and I will see you guys pretty soon.